Well, everybody, it is a cold and crisp morning here in the Waterberg bushveld, and we are kicking off another exceptional day in Africa. My name is John Kinghorn, your naturalist, and behind the camera over here is Gert. We've taken a moment to just enjoy this magnificent setting here at Fig Tree Plains, which is in the center of Waterberg. We're going to go out on our morning drive and see what we can see on this episode of Safari Spotlight. How cute is this, everyone? We have just stumbled upon a troop of baboons that are busy waking up, and it's a whole family group that has positioned themselves in the tree so as to best maximize the morning sun. And there's a couple of them that are actually still asleep. There's one big male here that's still busy wiping his eyes, busy clearing the sleep from his eyes as we would. It's just so remarkable. And this is all part and parcel of their morning routine. They're busy cuddling, some of them. Others are simply sitting and exposing their entire bodies to as much sun as possible. They've got their arms spread out nice and wide. They've got their chests exposed. It looks like we have found Steve's spirit animal, busy having his morning and moment of zen before drive starts. Very soon they're going to clamber their way down the tree and head off into the bushveld for a day of foraging. Have a look at this, everyone. How incredible. How fantastic. We've just come down to a dam called Middle Dam in the hope of just seeing something drink maybe. And it's not a particularly large dam, but you can see here we've just come across a black stork in stunning light. Look at those colors. Oh, wow. It's got this glistening green neck, these bright red legs, bright red bill, and a bright red eye. And these storks will spend most of their time breeding in mountainous areas. So the Waterberg and Waterberg is just perfectly suited for these birds. And they'll construct their nests on those cliff faces and then head out into the surrounding bushveld to go about their daily activities. And sometimes you'll find them roosting on top of dead leadwoods or at the top of some trees as well, rather than them heading back to, their nests or the mountains, so to say. But they're not all that commonly encountered. Oh, there he goes. Some really good birding here at Middle Dam this morning. Our black stork has moved off, but as he moved off, the snipe appeared on the fringes of Middle Dam. And African snipe are lovers of wetlands, pans, dams, anywhere really that they have a nice exposed and muddy shoreline, and also where the water isn't too deep. They're a wader or a shorebird and will spend their time wading through whatever water source that they're present at. And you'll see why. It's because they have these long, out of proportion bills that they use to probe deep into the mud below the surface of the water. And that's their method of feeding. You can see it's almost as if he's sowing. He's going along through the water and continuously sowing his way through the mud below the surface. And whilst he's doing that, making sure that they reach any kind of invertebrate that will be underneath the mud. And with that long bill, they'll be able to then suck it up essentially and throw their head back a little bit and swallow. And it looks like our black stork is returning. There he comes. And down on the other side. How amazing. Stunning, stunning, stunning. So you'll see what he's doing is just wading through this water now. And as he's doing so, he's busy moving his bill from side to side underneath. Now underwater, that bill would be seen as open. So he's got his bill open and he's basically just casting it through the water, swiping it from left to right, trying to see if he could pick up on any fish potentially. And he'll do this over and over again until he finally hits the jackpot. Speaking of jackpot, he's just caught something. He's just caught something, G. Oh my word, it's a catfish. It's a catfish. He's just caught a catfish. Look at that, everyone. How amazing. Goodness me. That is incredible. Just as we were talking about how he's in search of fish, he's just landed himself the catch of the day. He's stabbing it with that long, strong bill of his. Over and over again, trying to get to the sweet spot. Really trying to just put this catfish to rest. You can actually, that's amazing. You can actually hear it, how it's stabbing it over and over again. It's phenomenal. When are you going to swallow this guy? Oh, there we go. It looks like 1, 2 slicks. And there we go. He swallowed it whole. How amazing. Gee, we saw a kill. We saw a kill. Well, everybody, what a jam-packed episode of Safari Spotlight here at Waterberg. We had incredible sightings of probably our highlights, my highlights so far whilst here, of that black stork busy hunting catfish. How special. Thank you, Sediba, Makweti and Nungubane for making this joint partnership possible, and we'll see you on the next episode of Safari Spotlight.